I do some curious things, some odd things that don't make sense to people, and maybe some of them don't make sense, period, even to me. One of those things is that for the last few decades, I have been mildly fascinated with bicentennial coins, quarters, half dollars, and dollar coins from 1976. Um, Whenever I get one in change at the supermarket or somewhere else, I put it in a little bag. I'm not a coin collector. I don't think they're worth a lot of money. I don't save them because I think I'm going to sell them someday. I save them because I like them. And sometimes I'll pour them out on the table and I'll spin them around or play with them. I liked that they said 1776 on them. I thought that was really cool. And the half dollar. And so I've saved everyone that I just happened to come into contact with, going back the last few decades. I've also saved for a long time any year of a Kennedy half dollar or Eisenhower dollar coin, just because I like them. And again, I don't have them because I think they're valuable. I don't have them because I think I'm going to sell them someday. I just like them, so I keep them. Sometimes I pour them out and play with them. The half dollar and the dollar coin, I like them because they were bigger, and they were also somewhat magical denominations to me as a little kid. So not so much 1976 exactly, but let's go back a few years before the bicentennial coins, like 1971. In 1971, candy bars were 5 cents. So if I got my hands on a Kennedy half dollar, that was 10 candy bars. That's some serious buying power for a little kid at 7 years old, 8 years old. You know, if I got my hands on an Eisenhower dollar, that was 20 candy bars in 1971. Again, I'm not a coin collector. Don't intend to sell them or do anything with them. However, when I was young, I did for 2 or 3 years collect Kennedy half dollars. I had a book with holes where you could put the different years in. Um, I liked the denomination. I was familiar with the broad strokes of John F. Kennedy, and older people in my family, knew where they were when they heard that the president had been shot. And he was also interesting to kids because he was quite a bit younger than most presidents. And I spent a lot of time trying to find all of the years to make this book complete. And it took me a couple years or more to finally find a 1964, which was the last hole in the book that I needed to fill. And I was very glad to complete that. But when my collection of Kennedy half dollars went missing, I asked my mom about it, and she explained to me what had happened. I had an uncle who was very fond of alcohol, and he had taken my half dollar collection to the local bar and spent them. That was a sad day. It always bothered me that I lost that collection, but it particularly bothered me that I lost the 64 because it took me so long to find that one. And I was in my 50s before I finally acquired another one. Is that it? Yep, that's it. I just like bicentennial quarters, half dollars, and Eisenhower dollars. And of any year, I like Kennedy half dollars and Eisenhower dollars. I don't know why. I just like them. They just seemed almost magical to me when I was a kid, and I have very fond memories of them. So when I happen to get them in change, I don't spend them. I just save them, which ironically probably means that when I die, someone's going to find them and maybe just take them to happy hour at the local bar. But until then, I get to enjoy them. Later.